Hi, this is Tom Bushnell, the golf confidence coach here. I'm with one of my previous clients, Alex Bishop. Alex is originally from Wiltshire, but he is studying applied golf management at the University of Birmingham. He's doing a Bachelor of Arts in that, and he's currently a member of the Belfry. And I just wanted to ask Alex, I've got Alex on the line here, just wanted to ask him how he felt the sessions that we did together went, and what he thought about the different techniques and methods that I used with himself, and the results that he got out of it, because he had some really positive results. But I'm going to hand over to Alex and let him talk to you more about that. Okay, Alex, here we go.
Okay, thanks, Tom. Well, when I began to work with you, obviously, as you know, I had quite a big issue with the confidence in my short game. That was a particular area of my game which was suffering, and as many golfers know, it is one of the most important areas in terms of scoring. I had an issue with quitting on the ball. I was not able to get myself to hit through the ball. I'd decelerate due to the fact I wasn't confident, worried about the ball going long, me possibly knifing it, skinning it across the green. So I was obviously very anxious every time I missed the green. I'd duffed a lot of shots and basically was struggling to get the ball close to the pin. That also affected my long game. It had quite a detrimental effect on that as well, but put me under more pressure to hit the greens, because I felt if I wasn't going to hit the green, then I was inevitably going to drop a shot if I missed. So each time I stepped up to say a long shot in with a 4-iron, or I was putting even more pressure on myself to hit the green, which was obviously leading to more anxiety and nervousness within my long game. So it transferred back to that. When I worked with you, Tom, we used a number of techniques. We used like the breathing techniques, used visualization, the use of being positive, increasing my confidence, positive self-talk, and sort of anchoring my good shots, so giving something for my mind to focus on, which helped me eradicate any negative thoughts I had when I was faced with a chip shot. Gave me something else to think about instead of thinking about what I could possibly stuff this shot. It's not a very good lie. The pin's cut tight. So just gave me something else to focus on. And like the use of an anchor for me was the kind of something we worked on, was what I would do on the golf course if I was in a situation where I hold a good putt or I hit a good shot. And for me, that was a kind of a fist clench, and I'd say to myself, sort of get in there.
Yeah.
We use that to bring back that feeling of good positive feelings. Basically, whenever I was feeling a bit unconfident, I could use that sort of fist clench and say that to myself, and that sort of brought back the feeling of confidence. And you gave me the belief that I could, no shot on the course, whether it was long or was short, it was going to trouble me, which helped me to take away the the feelings of anxiety and nervousness which I often experienced whenever I was faced with a difficult chip shot. I used to get very tense, and it didn't really matter how much I practiced on the practice range and the chipping around the chipping green. I could hit any chip shot, but when it come out onto the course, I'd start to analyse, what's the lie like, where's the pin cut, how much green have I got to work with, and I just created more pressure for myself.
Yeah.
Which didn't help my confidence. And I duffed one or two, and then for the rest of the round, there's always playing on your mind. Almost like a ticking time bomb, really. And I just generally didn't have the belief that I could get up and down when I missed the green. But now, as we worked on through your techniques, I felt that I could play any shot I was faced with on the course, whether it was a drive, a chip, or a putt. And this is something which in the end is helping me working towards turning pro within the next couple of years with the PGA and my degree course.
Brilliant, Alex. That's brilliant. I'm really glad to hear that the work we did together really paid off. I remember that really well when we had that anchoring phrase, get in there, and we'd make the fist, and it would really, I remember that really vividly. That would really pump you up very quickly and get you.
Said about taking the confidence from like sort of a level 10 up to 25, and that was something which, that was what I'd associated with.
Yeah.
Holding good putts in competitions, and in turn, a lot of the time, especially a pattern in my game, was to throw away shots. At the start of the game, and I was always under pressure to get myself back through the rest of the round. And it's something which I got better and better at as I progressed on, as my handicap started to come down. And you know, I found myself being in situations where I was having to make birdies, you know, a lot of birdies to get back, and I managed to be able to do that and get myself to play well when the pressure was on. And just before I actually had to send away for just before I started university in the summer before, and they had to basically check all the golf sort of standard of golf and everything, I had to play a couple of medal rounds and I had to shoot fairly good scores. And I did in the end. You know, I dropped a couple of shots at the start, but I managed to get myself back. You know, although I started with the pressure on, and I played under the biggest pressure I'd ever played under. You know, I never felt so nervous. You know, because you know, my university career depended on it really.
Yeah, sure.
And you know, the use of the breathing, the visualizing, and sort of feeling confident in myself, being able to take a shot on, it really helped. And at the end of the day, I got to where I want to be, and now it's just a case of moving on to the next step.
Brilliant. That's excellent, Alex. I'm so pleased for you. And when I spoke to you today, you know, you're just playing at the Belfry earlier this afternoon, and it's just great to hear, you know, your success getting the score you needed to get into university. And like you say, now your aim is to turn pro in 1 or 2 years' time, which is really fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the tour, you know, and it would be great when I'll be able to see you on the tour and seeing you putting those long putts. I remember the one we did. I think it was where was it? I think it was on the 17th hole at Wentworth. I know yourself, Roy, and your dad were there, and
the chip shot.
Yeah.
The eagle.
You did, didn't you? It was brilliant, and I was like, it was just to see that raw talent of yours come out, because you'd started off, I guess, a little slower on that, but as we went through the round, you got better and better, and that shot just summed everything up for you, and you know, you were buzzing, and it was just great to see your natural flair for the game, and it's just great news to hear that you're wanting to go pro in a year or two's time, and I can't wait to see that happen. So, yeah. Well, thanks a lot, Alex. Thanks for speaking today, and
no problem.
May things continue in the same vein for you. And
I hope so.
Everyone that's listening to this out there, watch out for Alex Bishop. You heard him first here, but he'll be out there on the tour in the next couple of years. So, fantastic. All right, Alex.
Right,
Speak to you soon.
Take
care, man. Speak to you soon. Cheers, man. Bye.